All right, I'm Coach Rhodes here with three of our players who had great games tonight. We got Collin, Jordan Kearney, and Houston Wills. We'll start off with Collin. Big 21-point performance tonight. Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if you got another 20 and 15 game. What's it been like? Like last year, going from sometimes struggling coming off the bench on JV, just to straight dominating varsity competition this year.
I guess just in the off season, putting in work, getting better every day. It's just been fun, and we're coming back, won 3 games in a row, and I'm excited. So yeah.
All right. Out of the two guys standing next to you, Jordan and Houston, who do you think's a better shooter? All right, so Houston. All right, so he pointed you out. Houston, you knocked down 5 threes today, 20 points. I think you had like 15 points. I think you had 11 points in the first quarter, like 15 early in the second quarter. What does it feel like when you start off like making your first couple shots? Like, what does that feeling feel like?
It feels great, watching the ball go in the hoop. It's just something you work a lot in the off season, and to see it go in, it just feels great.
Do you have like a favorite three that you made? Like, what's your favorite three that you hit?
Probably hit one at half court in a ranked game. that was pretty much it.
All right, I guess we can kind of pretend that rec ball is actual basketball. So Jordan, you had 10 points tonight. You've actually scored in double figures every game this season. Been super consistent. I think last week you had 14 assists. I think tonight you had a bunch of assists also. What's kind of happened in the last 3 games to kind of make it so you're doing such a good job looking for your teammates and getting them the ball in positions to score?
I'm just taking good shots for me and the team, and looking for my teammates when they're wide open. And like when I'm driving, it's very easy just to kick and get the bucket.
So right now, I know we've won 3 games in a row, 4 and 5 now in the season. What's been the biggest change these last 3 games? Kind of get 3 wins in a row. What's that to you guys?
I guess just playing extremely hard. Defensive effort. I feel like we're taking a lot more charges, and that goes with defensive effort too. So I guess just playing hard. That's really it.
Yeah. So let's say you were going to give some advice to one of your teammates, like your teammates standing to your right, about like what it takes to take a charge. Like what would you tell them? Like what would you tell one of your teammates in terms of like what that's like to take a charge?
I guess he wouldn't know he wouldn't know the feeling, but you just gotta take it, and once you take your first one, it's it. Just keep going. It's better.
All right.
Faster.
All right, great job tonight, all 3 of you guys. Great game, and looking forward to our next game next Tuesday against Speedway. Great job, guys. All right, we are here tonight for our second post-game interview with defensive stud Ben Gruden. Took 2 charges today. I think he's now kind of up there in the team lead for charges taken in the season. You've taken a bunch of charges over the last 2 games. I know we asked Collin about it. Like, what is that? Take us into that mindset that goes into trying to take a charge.
You just got to get in front of the person, and if you feel like, half the charges I've taken have kind of been flops, but that's because like they put their arm on me, so I just fall over, and the refs will call it. And the other half, like if you see someone forcing them to the nest or down baseline, just run over there because they're gonna come flying in because they'll have nowhere else to go and just jump, and you just got to fall over when they hit you.
Is that the best feeling like on a basketball court like this season that you've had, or just like taking one of the charges, or do you have another highlight from your couple games so far?
That's the best feeling, and getting that little charge chain.
Yeah, I'm going to put that on our next video, the charge chain, if you were after doing that. So also the last 2 games, he scored, I think, 8 points last Friday, 4 points tonight. Like, you missed a while kind of out with an injury, and this is, I want to say only your 4th game back. Like, what's that been like kind of coming back from so far off, and like how are you getting more and more comfortable as we keep going with this?
Yeah, the first 2 games were a little like just getting back into things, doing the right things, and then these last 2 have been more in like attack mode, like running the floor, making plays, not just catching the ball and passing it.
So last thing here is that you are a great defensive player for basketball for sure. What is like, is your soccer background make you better at playing defense? Or like what goes into your mindset in terms of when you step on the court to play defense in a basketball game?
I don't know. My mom just says always be low in the first game. Or whenever I came back and played against Leesville, and that little number 3 kept getting by me, and she was there, she kept yelling at me for not being low. So the next game, I was low on Therius, and he only scored like 9 points or whatever. In this game, I was low, and I took 2 charges, so I just always stay low.
So you're basically saying that your best defensive advice is don't listen to your coaches, listen to your mom from the same
Well, no, listen, it's different when your mother is yelling at you. Like, she birthed you. You have to listen to her. Your coaches, they're yelling at you, but sometimes you're just like, Yeah.
All right. I don't think we're going to get a better quote than that, so we'll end on that. Ben, congrats on taking a couple charges again. Congrats on the win tonight.
Thank you.